converting customary units of capacity. Capacity means how much, usually liquid, does a container hold? How much fits inside? That's capacity. For the US customary system, the units of capacity are fluid ounces, cups, pints, not pints, pints, quarts, and gallons, okay? So if we are filling out our chart, it looks like that. Now, the one thing that always confused me, first of all, I'll tell you a brief story. When I was in the 4th grade, I lived in Canada with my family, and we used the US customary system of measurement until I was in 4th grade, at which time the country changed to the metric system. What? So, okay, all right. I learned it. I learned the metric system. Fast forward to adulthood. I married. I had 2 children. My husband gets a job in America. So we move to America, where they have the US customary system. So I go from the US customary system to the metric system to the US customary system. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Because I have all these tools to help me remember stuff. And I'm going to share them with you. And the thing that I have that helps, I still use it all the time. And you've probably seen it, and you're going to get a copy of it in your notes, is this baby. This baby right here. The gallon diagram. Oh my gosh. So if you're looking at the diagram, you'll notice that there are 4 quarts because quart is short for quarter. I didn't know that. Yeah, quart is a quarter of a gallon, so for short they call it quart. You didn't know that. The only other thing that you need to know is that a cup is 8 fluid ounces. So there is a story that goes along with this. We are in the gallon place. I can't remember the word, it's gone. And in that place, there are 4 queens. Each queen has 2 princes, and each prince has 2 cats. So that's how I remember to draw the gallon diagram. But believe me, whenever I have units of capacity and I have to convert, this is the first thing I draw. And it helps me tremendously. Okay, so you'll have a copy of that. So the system for conversion is the same thing. Horse to fly, multiply, fly to horse, divide, of course. So I have a really good example on the 2nd page of your conversion note. It's for chapter 11, lesson 2, but the 2nd page, the example actually uses units of capacity. And the example is Bob has 1 gallon of lemonade. If his sister drank 2 cups, how many fluid ounces, I forgot the fluid in there, I'm sorry. How many fluid ounces of lemonade does he have left? So in this problem, you have a gallon of lemonade, you're going to subtract 2 cups, and your answer is going to be in fluid ounces. What? So follow along with me here because you all have the answer. We're going to follow along. There are lots of different ways to do this. You don't have to do it this way. This is just one way. So if you want, you can convert everything to ounces right off the top, subtract them, and have your answer. Fine. I didn't do it that way. It doesn't mean that it's one way is better than the other. I just didn't. What I did was I converted the gallon to cups, which 1 gallon is 16 cups. How did I know that? I counted the C's on the page. No lie, I counted them. 16, check me. Then I subtracted 2 cups, which meant I had 14 cups left over. But if I had answered the question that way, it would be incorrect because the question asked how many ounces. So I had to convert my 14 cups to fluid ounces. What did I do? I labeled my horse and my fly to multiply. When I multiplied, I got 112 fluid ounces. And that, my friends, is the answer. So this is our 3rd chapter doing these. They're all the same. We're just changing the units. If we are doing these in class, I will spend some time showing you examples of containers that are different sizes of fluid, of capacity, so that you will know. But if we are not in school, I want you to go to your fridge. Go to your fridge and take out some things. Take out the milk. take out the butter. Take out some things and look at the measurements printed on them to give yourself an idea of how much is a cup, how much is an ounce, how much is a gallon. Get that idea in your head. Why is that important? Because that tells you which one is the horse and which one is the fly. And I can just see you going to the fridge and your mother saying to you, what are you doing? And you're saying, I'm checking out the horses and the flies. And she'll be like, what the what? See, if we're in school for these lessons, you won't have to worry about that judgment because I don't know what you're doing. So it's all right.